Alright, hey too, welcome to the next part of the Wizard101 walkthrough. So, we are finally back here with another walkthrough part. So, we are here in the Tree of Life. All this footage is directly from my subscriber meetup, which happened quite a while back now. And I'll explain why I've been gone and had my little 1 month hiatus, so to say. But yeah, we are in the Tree of Life here. And I don't quite remember who is here. We have, I think, Austin, Ryan, and someone else. This was a while ago. So, now the first thing you may be noticing is my gear is a bit different. And that is because someone gifted me, I believe it was the Valkyrie set, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, I got gifted the Valkyrie set. I mean, this happened a while ago. I don't remember exactly who it was, but thank you to whoever did it. I'm pretty sure they know who they are. And I said in the live stream, so if you go ahead and watch the live stream, it'll be in there as well. So, yeah, right here I was just kind of a lot of people showed up, so that was great. And things got really confusing. So, as far as you know, who goes with me, there's a lot of people with the same name. I got kind of confused. So, yeah, this is the Tree of Life. I left in, you know, some parts like this just so you guys can get a kind of a feel for the subscriber meetup. So this video is pretty long, but I feel like you guys deserve a long part because I've been gone for such a long time. Anyways, first thing to do in the Tree of Life is go ahead and I believe defeat this this first boss over here, whose name I can't remember. Gosh, it's been a while since I've done a commentary, guys, so bear with me. I believe the boss name is Nonga.
It must be humbling to stand in my presence. Now remove yourself, or I will remove you.
Alright, buddy. So, quite a lot to talk about in this video, I guess. Let me see this Munga. I don't even know how to spell his name. I hate spelling Mushu names. And Zafaria. Gosh, it's gonna be a a nice challenge, to say the least. Anyways, while I attempt to check out this guy's interesting drops, let's go ahead and guess update you guys on why I've been gone for so long. Main thing is really, you know, the schoolwork, all the finals, SATs, the tests and stuff. It's been a lot, not gonna lie. But luckily, you know, it is, you know, summertime almost. I just have, you know, history and physics regions left, and, you know, that's gonna be it. And those are two really easy regions, at least in my opinion. So, yeah, not planning to really study for them. That's because I already know basically everything I need to for both those classes. So, and this summer, I actually got accepted into a College Now program. So, and I'll still be obviously having videos up for you guys because it'll be summertime. But basically, my schedule for the summer is Monday to Thursdays. Now this will be starting July, like middle of July, and it'll end like in the middle of August, so about 1 month. And yeah, so it'll be from like 9 to 2 or something like that. And it is the summer, so I'll probably be hanging out with some friends after. So yeah, I don't know, but I will definitely be getting videos up this summer. Not as much as I did last summer. I think last summer I had a nice amount of videos going out. I'll still be trying to do that. Just can't guarantee you that I'll have as much, but I'll definitely try to do daily uploads again for sure. And then I need to probably around starting in June, middle of June, late June, around there. I need to get my volunteer hours done for my medical program that I'm in school. So that's gonna be a bit hectic because I'm gonna be, you know, technically working like full days, like 8 to 4, 9 to 5. So, but we'll see what happens this summer and how everything works out. But yeah, that's really kind of the update for me. Just been a lot of things going on, a lot of work. That combined with some laziness equals yeah, not a lot of stuff getting done. So I do apologize, but I am trying to get back on track. No, I'm not dead. No, nothing happened to me. So we're all still here. We're going strong. And what the hell? How do you spell this guy's name? Jesus Christ! I don't even know anymore. He's dead.
Nonga drops the Dagger of Shadows.
Alright, he drops the Dagger of Shadows. That's great. We got a bunch of useless stuff right there. Nonga. Is that how you spell it? I think I found it. No. Gosh darn it. How do you spell this guy? Here he is. Gosh, okay. I guess we'll go over the interesting drops a bit late. He does drop a pet called the Dire Ghoul. I didn't even know he dropped a pet. That's pretty interesting. It's actually not that bad of a death pet. Huh.
Creatures here took the last of our pure seeds, the future kindred of our Oakheart. Please battle the creatures and return the seeds to us. Then perhaps the great forest can recover.
Alright, so there is a final side quest here. You saw me just pick up there from Oakheart, I believe. That will only be activated if you did all of the Mossback quests and the Wavebringer quest, side quest. So you needed to do all of those, and only then this last and final one will be unlocked. And this one's actually kind of annoying if you're soloing the Tree of Life, but if you're rocking with like 4 people like me, and you get 4 of these spider guys in one battle, it's actually not that difficult, because you do need to collect items from them, and the drop rate is not, you know, not too high. But again, we have 4 of them in a battle, makes it pretty easy. So yeah, he does drop that Dire Ghoul pet. It's a pretty good starter pet for death. 44 pedigree, has things like Death Giver, Death Proof, Death Shield, Death Shot, Pip Plenty. So it's definitely not the worst thing in the world. As far as that, I believe he drops like a couple decks and stuff, but you know, nothing too amazing. That pet though, if you are a pet collector, there you go. So let's get on into some, I guess, Wizard101 info and stuff. I think I mentioned the Storm Rider hair mount in my last video, which was a while ago, but yeah, they already sent all the codes out. So for those of you who did sign up for it on Central, and you still didn't get your code in, go ahead and like contact Jester or someone on Central, because I had that problem with the Everybody Wins contest thing, which was what, a year back, I think, when they basically gave away like everyone got like a Danger Hound, a random amount of crowns, and like a Mega Snack Pack or something like that. I forgot. No, it was like a blade. It was like an Umber Blade, or I forgot, but nevertheless, when I signed up for that, they didn't give me my code, so I just, you know, contacted Jester. He replied quickly, gave me my code, and everything was good. So, so right there, I got 1 of 3, as you see there, and I'm just gonna cut the second battle out where I got the rest of them. So let's talk to Oakheart again.
Thank you for returning our pure seeds. The great forest can begin anew. Help us once more, esteemed wizard. The pure seeds must be nurtured with earth and water. Plant them in the dirt pile so that the earth and water spirits can tend to them.
Okay, so he just wants us to now go to these little dirts in the ground and put the seeds in there, and that'll be it. So again, this side quest can get kind of annoying and boring if you are soloing this area, but it's good that if you finish all the Mossback quests, they sure as hell do this one, because it'll give you some nice experience points. And I think I mentioned it before, but back before they fixed it, I'm not sure when that was, and we had Ryan's AFK here, but you know, whatever. Back before they patched this, if you were a life wizard and you didn't complete all the side quests, the Mossback and the Occart one, you couldn't get, I believe, your level 48 spell. So, which is the freaking what's the level 48 life spell? Is that tree, the rebirth? There you go. I think that's what it is. So you couldn't get that unless you had a friend who completed all the quests, and then you could like teleport inside. But they've patched that, so now you don't have to complete all the quests. But let's talk to Occart.
The Great Forest will continue to grow and thrive thanks to you. We spirits wish to reward you for your efforts. Meet me in the garden dojo by the palace.
Yeah, so now you gotta go ahead and meet him at the dojo in the palace, and we'll do that a bit later. Do we even do that in this video? No, we do that in the next part. Okay. So yeah, the subscriber meetup was excellent. It was really fun. Had a lot of giveaways. I didn't think that much people would show up. I even gave away a mount. So yeah, I didn't think that much people would show up, but it turned out great. I think everyone had a bit of fun. It took me a while to get started because there's just so much people. I had to add everyone, and it was a bit hectic. And I don't know, I might need to change something for the next subscriber meetup, because as the channel grows, obviously more people will want to join in on these type of things, especially since there's giveaways and all that. So it's definitely a little too much. But I think this is the first secret boss in this area.
Pathetic fool! I will crush you where you stand.
And I don't know how to pronounce his name, but it's UK, I believe. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And he's definitely the better of the two. What's it called? The better of the two secret bosses in the Tree of Life. So he's pretty difficult though. I believe he has like, what, 8,000 HP or something like that, so definitely watch out. Yeah, he has 8,000 HP. He is life type. Thankfully his attacks, he doesn't have anything amazing. He doesn't have like, centaur or anything. Actually, he does have centaur, excuse me. But it is a life attack. He doesn't have like, kraken or any like difficult storm attacks or anything. So anyways, this guy is a pretty good boss to farm, simply because of the fact that I believe you could just enter the dungeon and go straight to him. You don't need to fight. Nonga, or god damn it, I can't say that name. But let's go over his interesting drops. He does drop the Minotaur pet, which is a pretty good myth pet. It's 54 pedigree. Has things like Myth Giver, Myth Proof, Health Gift, Myth Trap, and Myth Shot. So not the best thing in the world, but why not? And only UK drops them, so there's that. He also drops 2 crown items. He drops an Atham called Surgeon's Scalpel. It is a 595 crowns, so it's not too expensive. But if you want to get it for free, this guy drops it. It gives 110 health, 7% incoming and outgoing healing. So, and he drops a crown ring called the Loop of Refreshment, and is also 595 crowns. It gives you 110 HP, 90 mana, and 6% power pip chance. So there you have it. And believe it or not, the main reason people farm this guy is for his hats and robes and stuff, because they have this sort of I don't even like this elegant type look to them, which actually looks really cool. I love the look of his some of his hats and stuff. I might even, might stitch it one day. And you might be wondering, it's a Crown Street walkthrough. How am I going to stitch anything? I'll get to that in a second. Basically, I don't know if you guys have heard, but now on KI Free Games, their little, sister website where you used to be able to, like play Grub Guardian and all that other stuff and get codes, and you'd get, gold, or occasionally, snack packs, or elixirs and stuff, whatever. Now they have this trivia section where for every quiz, trivia quiz that you complete, if you get at least a 75% or above, you will get 10 crowns, 10 free crowns, and you could do, you could get up to 100 crowns in one day. So if you have the patience or the time, you can just, every day get 100 free crowns. You don't have to pay. It's completely free. I already did this on my main account. And nice Leviathan right there. I believe that's what he used to kill off UK, and boom, I got the Minotaur pet. So yeah, I was pretty psyched when I got that pet, because I do have a Myth Wizard that's not, you know, really high level. So I was like, yeah, I'll pass that on to him. And it's actually, I found the find the pets to be pretty common. Pretty common drops for this secret boss, and this next one we're gonna fight. His pet drops are just, you know, like, he gives them away for free. This next hidden boss though is definitely, it looked like a pushover compared to UK. But anyway, so now in KI free games, they have, you know, like I said, these trivia things, and you complete them. For everyone you complete, and you get, you know, 75% of the questions right or higher, you will get 10 free crowns. And you could do this up to 100 crowns each day. So if you do this for a whole year, every day for a whole year, that's 36,500 crowns that you could possibly get for free. Now, I know there will probably be some people who, you know, can do that every day for a year. You know, I'll do it. You know, if I have like some spare time, I'll hop on and, you know, do some survey, because I mean, it's free crowns. It's not a lot, but it does start to add up. You know, definitely. And I actually, you know, really want to thank KI for doing this, because people have, you know, been looking at them like, you know, a greedy company as of lately. You know, ever since, I would say, after Celestia, people have been, you know, Crown Isle and all that, and even I've been, you know, kind of on that train as well. But this is something I really appreciate them doing, because, you know, it'll bring people back to the game. And also, what this allows is for the people who, you know, just joined to try this game out, or are free to play.
Another wizard to conquer. How I wish someone would send me a real challenge.
Alright, Akuji, shut the hell up and let me talk. So this is the second hidden boss in the Tree of Life. But anyways, I was saying, so if you're a free-to-play player, and, you know, you finished a free trial, but you know, you're not really, you haven't decided if you want to buy membership or anything, you can, you know, go on KI free games. I mean, the Wizard101 zones are like, what, 600 crowns or something? I don't even remember. You know, for about maybe a week, do those surveys, unlock a new area for free, and, you know, there you go. And then you could, you know, kind of, you know, test out the game, and maybe you like it. Because, you know, personally for me, when I first played this game, I remember the free trial, I loved the game, I enjoyed it, but as soon as I bought Firecat Alley, I remember this, I definitely fell in love with this game even more. So the free trial was great and all, but it was really all the, you know, the paid areas that made it for me, and then, you know, dungeons and stuff, and on from there. So I definitely think this is a great move on their part. And I mean, the quizzes, there's a variety of them. There's, you know, sports quizzes for basketball, soccer, and I think hockey. And then there's also quizzes on, you know, Wizard101 and Pirate101, as well as, you know, quizzes on Kingsisle and stuff. And the easiest quizzes, if you're just doing this for the crowns, which, you know, a lot of people are doing just for the crowns, and I think eventually everyone will be doing it just for the crowns, because I don't know if they changed the quiz or it's the same every day, but you could just do like the vocabulary one. They have like quizzes like on vocabulary words, and you just simply Google those, and yeah. So usually each quiz has 12 questions. So if you're doing the vocabulary one, and after you got like 9 right, you could just kind of click random answers for the last 3 to save a bit of time, because 9 out of 12 is 75%, so you still will get your crowns. So yeah, there's a you know, it's a nice thing to do that, you know, you could make a small amount of crowns, and I guess over time it'll build up. I mean, if you do this for 2 years, you know, you'll have a, I mean, but daily for 2 years is just kind of ridiculous. I don't think anyone's going to do it daily for 2 years, but you get the point. You can make a nice stockpile of crowns. But also, for any of you who are thinking of like, oh, I'll just make a second account, link it, and then transfer crowns, KI has made you know, the crowns, what's it called? Non-transferable. So you can't transfer these crowns. So once you get them, it'll be, you know, be stuck to that account. So there's that. What some people are still doing is, though, they are making, you know, alternate accounts, and you know, they'll keep doing that, and they'll just end up gifting, like they'll gift to their main account, which personally I don't have a problem with, because you know, they're still doing the same amount of work and all that. So personally, I don't know, I'm probably for see how this changes things up, because technically now everything in this game you can get for free. So you know, I might use the crowns maybe to stitch some stuff, but again, I'm still gonna try to keep true to the crowns free walkthrough. I won't, like, you know, do anything drastic. You know, the only thing I might buy is, you know, maybe some pet elixirs, you know, just to get my energy back up after I garden, so I can train pets. But you know, nothing, you know, game breaking or game changing. A nice Leviathan right there as well. And I never looked at this guy's interesting drops. I am pretty bad. So yeah. That's a nice fail by me. Interesting. Let's go ahead and look up this guy's interesting drops. See what he has. He does drop, I believe, 2 pets actually. So Kubaji, here we are. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, there's a glitch with this guy. Not sure even serves a glitch. If you have more than 2 people like enter the dungeon, you could have like up to 3 or 4 Akuji spawn, and your chance of getting a pet is like ridiculously high. So he drops 2 pets. He drops the green ghost and a red banshee, and those I believe are both death pets. Check that while we right here, I'm just trying to not get caught by these goddamn wraiths, and they move so slow. I actually fought one of these guys off camera for fun.
You have reclaimed the dagger. Thank you for your faith. Now plunge the dagger of shadows into the tree of life. Have no fear. This will do no harm to the tree. The dagger of shadows can open a portal into the spirit world and take you to Oni no Death. Be careful, as Oni no Death is more powerful there than in this world. He will lie to strike despair into your heart. Do not listen. You have the strength to restore the tree of life. Go now. Use the dagger of shadows to open the portal to the spirit world.
Okay. So let's go ahead and use the tree of life. There's also an oyster here. I believe I get it after I defeat the Death Oni. Not sure. And so now, yeah, here's this portal, and you can go ahead and defeat Kagemusha, and this guy is similar to all the other Onis. You're gonna defeat him as, like, you know, pre-existing form, and then actually the Oni himself. So yeah. So yeah, Hakuji, I'll get to him.
I see through all. You are but a child full of fear. Here in this spirit world, your paltry magic has no power.
Whatever you say, man. But yeah, Akuji drops the 2 pets. They're both pretty terrible, not gonna lie. But if you're a pet collector, you definitely will want to get them. The green ghost is a death pet. It's similar to the regular ghost that you get from like Lord Nightshade or whatever. And the red banshee is also pretty terrible. Only 44 pedigree. It's actually a fire pet. I mean, it's not the worst fire pet, but I mean, it's just whatever. Other than that, nothing too insanely interesting. Yeah, he does drop a deck and some other cool atoms and daggers. So, but yeah, nothing to really note. So right here we have Kagemusha. I don't think I know how to spell his name. Yes, I do. Yes. I win. But he does drop a death bat pet. And personally, even though it's a pretty terrible pet, I love the look of this thing. I believe I got it on my main account. But yeah, it has Death Giver, Death Proof, and Death Shield, and that's really anything that's valuable on this guy. But I love how it looks, so... Yeah, other than that though, no interesting drops for Kagemusha here. So, yeah, back to the KI free games. I know, like I said, I love that they did this. And we'll see. We'll see how this all turns out, and I want to see how much people will actually do this and how much crowns people are gonna end up with. Again, I'll do it on my free time for my main account, but I'm not really planning to, do 20 quizzes a day, so I could get on both my accounts. That's just too much. So, especially considering the fact that I'm not planning on using crowns on my walkthrough account. There's really no point in me of doing all that. So, other than that, I don't know. That's kind of all the news that I wanted to cover. I did redeem the Storm Rider mount on my walkthrough account instead of my main, so you'll be seeing that. I'll probably be using that mount for a really long time. And yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what part you'll see it. I actually still have for the subscriber meetup, I believe I have this Tree of Life and then the Jade Oni fight. Unfortunately, we were not able to complete the... Oh my gosh, what is this called? Oh my god, I can't believe I forget the gauntlet. Winterbane Gauntlet, there we go. We were not able to complete that, so look for me online in the next coming parts, and I'll be probably picking up some random subscribers, to go ahead and run the Winterbane Gauntlet with me. If no one's on, I'll just ask for help on Central, and I'll do that. Because I really want to get that finished. So then...
Kagemusha falls back in defeat. From his body emerges a terrible creature. It is the Death Oni.
Too late. The Tree of Life is already doomed. You cannot stop the tide of darkness. Surrender and know the cold hand of despair.
Alright, so this is the Death Oni. So, one of the last Onis we're gonna fight, or Onis. I don't know. I don't know how to say his name. But yeah, he is obviously Death type. His name should be pretty much a dead giveaway. All the dead and death. That's funny. So yeah, I don't know what happened there, if someone was AFK or what, but this guy has 2,500 health, and he's your typical death creature, except he does have the Scarecrow. What's it called? Scarecrow spell. So, fortunately, I should say, he doesn't get to 7 pips quite often. He ends up using them on vampire, skeletal pirate, unless he fizzles. So this guy though has a lot of interesting drops. So let's get into it. He does drop the Dire Ghoul that Nonga also drops, so they both drop that same pet. He also drops a Leprechaun. Now he does not drop the Death Leprechaun. This is just a regular Life Leprechaun with 36 pedigree, and it's pretty garbage. But there's that. He does drop a crown hat called the Headgear of Sylph, and it's dropped by him and the Jade Oni. It gives, first of all, it's almost 1,700 crowns, so it's a nice amount to save if you pick this up. It gives 200 health, 2% power up chance, 5% universal resist, and a Dryad card. He drops a crown robe, that's almost 4,000 crowns, so there's that. It gives 295 health, 2% power up chance, 6% universal resist, and a vampire card. It's also dropped by Jade Oni as well. And he drops crown boots. Go figure. It's almost 1,400 crowns. Actually, just over 1,400. It gives 156 HP, 2% power pip chance, 5% universal resist, and a weakness item card. So, yeah, he does also drop a amulet that is auctionable, but it gives you a Doom and Gloom card. I don't see it quite often in the bazaar. So, and the last notable thing I could say that he drops is his wand or blade, whatever you're calling it. It's no auction. It gives you 5 myth cards that do 90 damage and a power pip at the start of the battle, so it's level 40 plus. So yeah, there we go, and he's dead after I got through all that talking. Beautiful. Alright, so now let's read this book over here.
This book starts with years of infighting left the clans out of control. Emperor Mushu seized the power that was rightfully his by rallying the people against the corrupt clan leaders. Because Emperor Mushu was the first emperor to unite the entire country, people have called it Mushu ever since.
Interesting lesson right there. I guess on a final note, while this video wraps up, I could quickly make a note of the Grizzleheim and Dragonspire voting that I have up. If you have not voted yet, go ahead and vote. It's basically a vote to decide what's the next world that I'm going to do. So right now there's about 100 comments on there, so I'm not sure yet. I haven't tallied up the scores, I haven't even counted them. But from what I've looked at so far, it seems to be fairly close, like 50-50. So again, please only vote one time. If you vote twice, I will not be counting your second vote. So only vote one time. If you haven't voted yet, go ahead and go to that video and go ahead and cast your vote if you feel like it. If not, if you don't really care what world you do next, then go ahead and don't vote.
You have saved the Tree of Life, as was foretold. I sense fate has given you a great destiny, which you have yet to fulfill. It is bigger than you can imagine. Take the tree's fruit and return it to the Emperor of this world. May the light always shine upon your path, young wizard.
Alright. And I believe, yeah, that is the end of the Tree of Life. So it took a nice amount of time, but we got through everything, all the side bosses and stuff. So yeah, I'm just here talking to people and stuff. And I believe I go to the Jade Palace now, but I don't actually fight the Oni or anything. Or did I return this quest or something? I don't even know. It's been a while. Been a long time. And yeah, look at all these people. Well, actually, a lot more start to arrive. Now that I said meet me at the you should have seen this when we were first at the Tree of Life. It was just madness. But yeah, I'm gonna end it off here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next part.